All right, so all game ones are complete. In the first round of the 2022 NHL Stanley Cup playoffs, we have some really good games to get into here. 8 series total going on in the first round, so let's get right into it. Carolina Hurricanes take game one over the Boston Bruins in a pretty easy fashion. They win 5-1 over Boston in a game that the scoring really came from the second and third periods from Carolina. They had a really good game. Boston is a good team. I don't doubt that, but this game was pretty much all Carolina. First period was all defense, and second period had some good goals. Seth Jarvis got the first goal for Carolina. That was at the end of the second period, and then right after that, Nino Niederreiter got a goal for Carolina as well, putting them up 2-0 towards the end of the second. And then in the third period, Taylor Hall got the Bruins on the board, making it 2-1. And then Tuvo Tervainen got a goal for the Carolina Hurricanes, making it 3-1. He just put them up in front more. And then Vincent Trocheck got a goal for them as well at the end of the game, really. Andrei Svechnikov got one as well, making it 5-1. And the Hurricanes ended up winning by a final score of 5-1. Next, we have the defending champs Tampa Bay Lightning in Game 1 playing the Toronto Maple Leafs, a team that has not won a Stanley Cup in a very long time. And obviously the Lightning are, trying to go back to back to back. It's very difficult, and they did lose Game 1 in Toronto against the Leafs by a final score of 5-0. Definitely a little bit alarming for the Lightning losing like this, but I don't doubt that this will be a really good series. So yeah, the first goal was from Jake Muzzin, and that was for the Leafs, of course. All scoring was from the Leafs, and that was at the end of the first period. In the second, Austin Matthews scored on the power play, and that was a really good goal from him. Of course, one of the best players in the NHL, if not the best. David Kampf scored on a breakaway for the Leafs, putting them up 3-0. And then Mitch Marner scored once again, and so it was 4-0 Leafs. And then finally in the third period, they got their final goal from Austin Matthews, and that made it 5-0, and they won in a pretty easy fashion. Next, we have a pretty good series, St. Louis Blues and Minnesota Wild. St. Louis had a good statement win, winning in Minnesota 4-0 over the Wild. And yeah, this was a good game for the Blues, scoring in every period, shutting out the Wild, who are obviously a very good team. Marc-Andre Fleury, kind of struggled in this game for the Wild. David Perron got the first goal for the Blues, making it 1-0 in the second period, or in the first period rather. And yeah, Ryan O'Reilly, the captain of the Blues, got their second goal towards the end of the first. Then, they scored once again towards the end of the third period on a power play by David Perron. Once again, Perron had a phenomenal game, putting them up 3-0. And then David Perron, gets another one, and then that makes it 4-0. He had an amazing game with a hat trick, and that puts the Blues up 1-0 in the series, winning 4-0 over the Wild. Next, we have the LA Kings playing the Edmonton Oilers. The Kings are obviously trying to get back to that 2010s relevancy they had, and they got a win on the road in Edmonton. Kind of surprised me a little bit. So, yeah, their first goal was from Trevor Moore. That put them up 1-0. It was about 9 minutes left in the first. And then Alex Iafallo got a goal as well, and that was 3 minutes left in the first. So they went up 2-0. McDavid, though, obviously another premier NBA or an NHL player, got Edmonton on the board at the end of the first period, making it 2-1. And then Kyler Yamamoto tied the game up for Edmonton in the second period. So it's 2-2. However, Los Angeles got the go-ahead goal from Brendan Lemieux, making it 3-2. And then, however, it was very back and forth. Leon Draisaitl tied the game up once again for the Oilers. I mean, they're very much a good team on coming back like that. And then next, in the third period, very interesting third period, Philip Deneau got a goal for the Kings, and that was the winning goal. They won 4-3. Next, we probably had the most exciting game of all, the Penguins and the Rangers. It was in 3 overtimes. The Penguins won by a final score of 4-3. This game was long. It was tiring for both teams. Adam Fox got the first goal for the Rangers, and that was in the first period on the power play. 1-0 New York. I think this is going to be a really good series. Andrew Kopp got the second goal for the Rangers, making it 2-0. And, they were looking good at that point. However, Jake Gensel got Pittsburgh on the board, making it 2-1. And then Jake Gensel got the next goal, tying it up 2-2. Chris Kreider got the go-ahead goal, though, for New York on the power play, or on the Penguins power play, rather. So it was a shorthanded goal. That was 3-2. And then Brian Rust, though, for the Penguins on a 5-on-3, tied the game up at 3. And then, we just have all this back and forth playing, no goals. And then finally in overtime, Evgeny Malkin got the game-winning goal. So that was in overtime, and 3 overtimes rather, triple overtime, and the Penguins win. Next, we have an upset. The Capitals defeated the Florida Panthers, the President's Trophy winners, 4-2 on the road. Capitals had an amazing third period, as you'll see. Tom Wilson got the first goal for the Capitals, putting them up 1-0. However, Sam Bennett tied up the game for Florida, and that made it 1-1. Claude Hero got the next goal. That was early in the second period off the faceoff for Florida, putting them up 2-1. And then the next goal in the game, wouldn't come for a little bit of a while, because considering the good goaltending, Evgeny Kustanov got the next goal. It was a breakaway for the Capitals. There was no chance it was going to be saved. It was 2-2. And TJ Oshie got them the lead in the third, making it 3-2. Next, they got a Lars Eller goal, making it 4-2. And then they eventually won. It was very much a game that they capitalized at the end. That was what they needed. Next, we had a blowout. Colorado Avalanche defeating the Predators 7-2. And this game, Colorado, what a statement. I mean, 5 goals in the first period. If that's not a statement, I don't know what it is. Really just capitalizing on that early, really good play by them. So yeah, in the first period, Nathan McKinnon gets the first goal. Second goal is from Devin Taves. Third goal is from Andrew Cogliano, former Shark. Then the next goal is from Cale Makar. Fifth goal is from Arturi Lehkonen. So 5 goals in the first period. Gabriel Landeskog got their 6th, so they were up 6-0. Matt Duchene got the Preds on the board, making it 6-1. However, in the third period, McKinnon gets another, making it 7-1. And then Matt Duchene gets another. He had a good game, but it was 7-2 at that point. It's over. Avs win 7-2. Next, we have the final game. Calgary Flames barely eking out a win over the Dallas Stars. I think the Flames are obviously a better team, but I sort of expected them to win by more. There was just one game, and it was one goal, and it was in the first period. The only goal was from Elias Lindholm, and that was in the first period. And other than that, not much really excitement. So Calgary gets the win. I mean, they're the favorites. They were the better team. I expect them to win, but that's going to do it. So let me know your guys' thoughts. I'll see you guys later, and peace out.